What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to use my HDB 68. It's like a semi-automatic shotgun. This one does not pump. You load rounds in on this tube feeder right here. Right now I have 5 rounds in it. I have 2 of these in the front, just cheap 3.6 gram nylon balls, and then these 3 rounds are the Alien Play aluminum stuff. This was a 7.5 Joule version. I pulled the valve block out of it, so there's this metal piece that's not in here anymore on the inside, and there's no CO2 restrictor in here, so it's fully wide open. I'm gonna shoot my metal pan thingy over here. I have it kind of like away from the house, so I'm gonna put a pan in there. It's on the table right now, and I'll chrono it and see what it does to the pan, and how many joules or speeds and stuff. I'm going to be using my HPA Tank 800 PSI output. It's the same one that I used yesterday with my Tipex. So this has let me turn on my light really quick. This has about 1500 PSI left in it. Usually each shot with this thing fully open, each shot will take like 200 PSI out of it, so it just wastes air. But yeah, it doesn't matter. I just want to see what this does. So I'm gonna get this pan and throw it in the box, and then I'll be right back. So here's the pan. I'll probably be like I'll do like 5-foot steps, so like 15 feet away. And I'm just gonna put like a bucket over there somewhere and put my camera and stuff on top of it. Alright, you guys, camera's gonna be right here. This is about 5-foot steps away, and I'm gonna be standing kind of behind it. HDB on the remote line, and I have the air pressurized already. It's just a normal 800 PSI output tank. So this is not 1100 or nothing crazy like that. So 800 PSI, 3.6 gram nylon ball. That tray I've been shooting. I flipped my rail over on the HDB, so I have it on the other side currently. But yeah, I'm just gonna get at it. 3.6 gram nylon ball and the chronograph. Sorry about that. So yeah, 3.6 gram nylon ball and chronograph. 538. So that's super damn high. I think that's like 40 something joules, 46 probably. And pretty sure I obliterated that pan. So yeah, this is the huge difference between like a 20 joule marker, which doesn't penetrate this with that same round, because it's going like 350 feet per second, and then this this one, which is 3.6 grams, it blew a hole clean through this. And yeah, no hesitation or remorse on that one. So I'm gonna look for the ball. Maybe it's in here. I don't think it went through the back. Oh no, it's right here. Cool. So here's the ball. It's not cracked. I can't see anything on it. This was a T4E quick access ball. But yeah, I'll shoot this again. I'm going to use the aluminum ball. Pretty sure it'll go through it. Maybe I'll put a second pan, put 2 pans. So I'll be right back. All right, I got my second pan, so I'm going to leave that one in the front, or I'm sorry, in the back. And I got this one. This one has some dents on it, but there's no holes going in it. I'll probably put them like this, and there is a crack right here, and then the hole on the back one is right here. So I'm gonna try to aim over here, not here and not here, so I'll have like a third crack or hole going through that. And I'll be using the aluminum ball. So yeah, the reason I bought this HDB was because it had insane power once it's modified, and it's not that expensive. and you don't need to like do very much to make it hit this hard. You can slightly tone it down if you put a CO2 restrictor in the handle, but mine is wide open, so that's why it's hitting so damn high. So I'm just trying to fix my camera. All right, aluminum ball, same setup, HPA tank, all that stuff. .396. So I'm gonna zoom out if I can. All right, yeah, 396. I'll go inspect. I think that one did not go through. It is going, you know, about 100 feet per second slower, but I can tell it hit right there. Because, yeah, it did not have a giant crater in it like this before. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure because the balls, the nylons are going so fast. And the aluminums are going just slightly slower, but it's aluminum versus whatever this is, tin or something. I'll try it again. I'll try like over here and see what happens. All right, you guys, second ball, alien play, 7.2 gram aluminum. .394. Did not go through, but I'm gonna go check it out right now. So here's the ball. I'm not sure where the first one went. It might have went in the box, but I couldn't find it at a quick glance on the ground right here. And that's the second hit right there. So you can totally tell 50 joules or whatever this is hitting right now is really strong. I'll shoot it again with the nylon ball, see if I get some penetration. But I'm just doing this because I have these pans and I've been wanting to use them, and it's not too cold out here right now. I think it's like 60 degrees Fahrenheit, probably like 15.5 Celsius. All right, you guys, I'm loading up 2 nylon balls. I haven't checked my pressure on my tank, but those 2 are consistent. If I get around 530 again, I'll know that the tank's fine, like it's putting out the same amount of pressure, because my first shot with the nylon ball was like 536 or something, 538. I forgot to check the chrono, but yeah, it's still hitting hard. I'll go look at the box right now. So I'm pretty sure it hit here and it hit here because there's cracks. That's where I was aiming. It's cracked. It didn't go through. That's totally fine. It's a giant ball. And yeah, like, I don't know what these pans are made out of, but it's taking a wallop right here. So those are the 4 shots on the front pan, and then that first shot just blew through it. But here's nylon ball, aluminum ball, and aluminum ball at the 50 joules or whatever it's hitting right now, or like 48 with the nylons. It's usually a little bit lower with the nylon balls, just because that's how they seem to react. I found one of the aluminums right there in the middle of the screen. I'll look for the other balls. One of the nylons landed right here, did not crack. So I do crack stuff, you know, most of the time. I've bought in probably like 400 nylon balls. I still have one pack unopened, but yeah, I've gone through my fair share of nylon balls and stuff. The alien plays seem to last pretty good. Sometimes they get little flat spots on them, but since I don't like make a huge effort to bore match stuff, I don't make like a giant effort to bore match stuff. If it works, it works. If it thumps something, I'm good with it. So that actually didn't use as much air as I thought it would. I thought it was going to be like at 1,000 or under. So it still has a good amount of air left in this fat boy tank. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this one. I just wanted to use this. I haven't used it in a while. I threw the rail on that side because it was on here. That's how it came out the box. But yeah, this thing's a beast, really easy to modify. There's nothing in this currently, like no ammo or anything. The only thing that you may have to change eventually, I haven't had to change mine yet, but I will at some point, is the detent, which holds the ball in the barrel, which is inside that little hole right there. You might have to change that out eventually. I'm just degassing this. There is a button on the back that you can press to release the pressure. And I always spray silicone spray straight down the handle, just to get all that oil up in the O-ring and stuff. Yeah, you probably at some point you're gonna have to change the detent. And I never knew the serial number thing, but this is the 2022 model, I guess, because of that 22A1, you know, yada yada yada. But 22, according to John Reynolds at Alternate Arms Self-Defense, that's the year this was made. So I bought a valve from him under the assumption that mine is that crimped, like crappy one. So I haven't put it in here yet. It still seems to be holding up. I don't use this that often. But yeah, I should probably switch out the valve, and it's not that hard to do. So I'm able to put an air tank on this because I have this adapter. These are the threads for the piercing cap, and then on the bottom of this, that's tank threads. So I could stick the tank straight onto here, but it's pretty heavy, and I'll be holding that. So that's why I always typically use a remote line, have a backpack. This is the piercing cap. This is a normal generation 1 piercing cap. I always forget to do like a comparison of what happens when you use this the normal way, which would be this. And like I said earlier, this thing's wide open, and there's no valve block in here. So there's this metal piece that blocks a lot of air from going through. So that's not in there, and the CO2 restrictor is not in the handle. So I'll probably get like 4 good powered shots, and then it'll start dying out really quick because I'm only using 12 grams of CO2. And yeah, I'll show you what happens. Alright, you guys, I got the HDB here. I'm gonna pressurize it right now. It's not pressurized, and shoot that box with the chronograph. So here's the puncture. It's pressurized. I have aluminum balls in here, alien play stuff. I have 8 in there. I don't know if I'm gonna get 8 shots, but sometimes I do. But it does get really weak by like the 4th shot. So it was, I think, 396 on the HPA tank with the first shot on the aluminum balls. 332. I don't know what that is joules wise, but it's pretty hard. 302. 7.2 gram aluminum ball. 272. So I think that's kind of around like 22 or 23 joules right there, probably. 256. So that's probably like 21 joules. So that's the 4th shot. 252. So that's about 20 joules. 238. I got, I think, 2 more shots in the ammo tube. 228. Yep, out of air. I tried pulling the trigger right now and it didn't want to fire. I'll try again. Don't know what the chronograph was on that one, but definitely lower than 228. It's probably 200 or like 190. I'm gonna degas. So yeah, usually, yeah, you'll get at least 6 shots. The 7th shot and 8th shot is iffy without a restrictor in the handle. So I'm just degassing this with the button. And yeah, that's all she wrote, guys. So yeah, it's pretty solid, really cheap. I think some places have them for like 120 bucks. And yeah, it works good. Sometimes there's like feeding issues where you pretty much only pull the trigger when you want to shoot, because if you do that, you'll half load a ball in, and then the next ball will be like, I'll show you guys what it does. It's just, you know, stuff that I've learned through experience using this marker. So, alright, so I got 2 in there, and if you pull the trigger like halfway, the ball's getting pushed in by the detent, and then now I'm trying to pull the trigger but it's not pulling, so you'll pretty much double load and you'll shoot 2 rounds, or you'll just get a jam. You'll just get jammed up right here. So yeah, only pull the trigger. Don't like half pull it or anything, just pull the trigger all the way if you ever fire this thing. And the balls do easily just pop out the front if you get a jam. Just make sure that you're not like pulling the trigger and putting your finger in there and stuff. Just, you know, be safe. And yeah, pretty cool little thing, really cheap, worth every penny. And yeah, if you put a CO2 restrictor in here, you'll probably get like more stable, consistent shots, like 38 joules, and then like 35, and then 32, and then, you know, kind of lower and lower each time by like 2 or 3 joules. And you'll probably get like 10 shots instead of 6 decent ones. You'll probably get like 10 good ones and a higher average across all of them. So yeah, this is the HDB 68. I've had it for about a year, maybe like 9 months. And yeah, that was my second like big boy launcher, aside from my Burna TCR, because everything else I have is like pistols. And yeah, thanks for checking this one out, and I'll see you guys next time. I always forget to show this thing afterwards. So yeah, first shot, nylon ball, 536 feet per second or something like that, and went clean through. That was just a single layer. And then this is when I did the other shots. Pretty sure this was aluminum ball. I'll try to draw little circles and stuff. There's an aluminum ball right there, aluminum ball right there, and then these were the nylon balls. This is when I had 2 pans in front of each other. Nylon ball right here, and a nylon ball right here. So yeah, you can see those protrusions. 20 joules is on this little random little piece of sheet metal or whatever the hell this thing is. 20 joules and like 16 joules is like these little tiny welts right here. And then yeah, 50 or 48 or whatever this is hitting is doing these craters. And yeah, I don't really have anything much more powerful than this aside from like firearms. So yeah, those will just make Swiss cheese out of those pans. I have other stuff I can shoot. It's probably not gonna do much. I've already shot this one. I have like 5 more of these that are not, they're, you know, unscathed, no damage. This is a steel plate. This is pretty damn heavy, so this will definitely hold its own against any of those markers. And then these things are I think they're aluminum sheets, aluminum sheet metal, and I got another piece down there. So yeah, I got plenty of stuff to shoot. This was like a blast shield, and I shot a bunch of crap through that. And this thing, I don't know what the hell this is. This is like some cheap like tin pan thing, but I shot the S2, the Salt Supply S2 at this with the aluminum balls, with the normal CO2 cartridge, just, you know, the normal manner you would use that, and just plink through this thing with the Alien Play aluminum balls. It's not that thick. It's some cheap like pot metal stuff. I don't know what this is. So yeah, I pretty much just shoot stuff if I can get my hands on it for free, I'll take it and I'll shoot it. So this really doesn't have any scientific merit or anything. It's just to see what these will do to certain things. I need to shoot this pan. It's getting rusty. It's been out here for so long. So yeah, I'll be shooting more stuff. I'll probably go out in my got some orchard kind of little shooting range thing over there. And yeah, this is actually the end of this one. So you guys have a good one.